Oh, I could make some jokes about Schmidt happens or being up Schmidt's Creek and all these things that she's probably heard a million times. But it is thrilling to have Wendy A. Schmidt back in the neighborhood. We had her on back in 2019, just a little before the pandemic, because she had a play going on. And past few years have been rather interesting for playwrights. So, Wendy, first of all, welcome back. And B, that's one and two, or A and B, what you been up to?
Yeah. First, I just want to say congratulations on your 1000th episode. I mean, that's amazing. That's a long time.
Yeah.
uh, I mean, stick with it, you know.
It's
I,
longevity instead of quality. That always works for me, you know.
I mean, I'm kind of like that too. Yeah, and I'm honored that I was one of those 1000 and that I get to be on it now for this one. So we talked in September of 2019 when I was in New York City producing my play Maker of Worlds, which was a one-woman show then. And
Then, have you
yeah, back
expanded it?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh,
No, it was a one-woman show with an actor playing six parts, and we had a great time. And yeah, it was really fun. I came back to Chicago. I live in Chicago, and I was just felt so empowered and so excited about producing that I could produce my own plays because it was the first thing I've ever produced myself, which was a little crazy because it was in a town that I didn't live in.
yeah. Wow, I mean, that's brave. And was it worthwhile? I mean, I can't imagine that you came out financially ahead, but
No,
was it worth the loss? You
it
know?
was, I mean, it was not apparent for a while how much it did for me. It was so good though, like just for my confidence and what I learned and just connections that I made. And when I came back, I was like, I'm going to start a production company because I want to keep doing this. I love being able to have access to this process, and I don't want to wait for somebody to like give me permission to do it. So I started a theater company that's called the Terrorcottas, and its mission is to give performance opportunities to experimental playwrights, including myself. uh,
So do you have a space, or do you rent spaces in Chicago? I mean, how do you produce over there?
it's Yeah, we rent spaces. I don't rent or own a space. I'm itinerant, you know. But I for the first so um that happened, and then
COVID. Yeah.
immediately the pandemic happened, so we didn't actually produce our first two plays until this past year. Um and the first was in a festival, and this past May was we produced a play I wrote called The Ostrich, and it was at a theater that is part of the Parks District here. So
Oh,
yeah, if we just find different places, there's so many venues.
well, that's huge. I mean, that's a great thing to have. I mean, New York seemingly has a lot of venues, but try being able to afford or booking them or getting into them. So,
Yeah,
so is
other.
Chicago opening up? Is now a few years post the heavy part of COVID. Is there a ton of theater going on again? Is there a real community again?
Yes, yes, it's such a relief. I would say 2023 people started producing again like the big theaters did.
Yeah.
And 24 that was when it was much everybody was back then. Like all this us small like weirdos were all on stage again, and it was great.
So
And
can I ask you then, what is the next thing that Terrorcotta company is going to be doing? Like,
The Terracottas will be producing the next thing they're going to produce is a year from now, September 2026, a play that I wrote called The Filigree Trilogy, which
hmm,
is about technology and other weird things.
yeah.
It's a trilogy because it's made of three different parts that are oddly it's that you have to put together how they're related.
Hmm.
But and funny.
Of course, funny. But
Yes,
gotta have the funny in there somewhere.
yes.
So Wendy A. Schmidt, if people want to find out, I mean it's a year away, but if they want to buy tickets and find out more about what you're doing and what the Terrorcottas are doing, can you give us the website and spell it or something? And
Yeah, it's the terrorcottas.org. So it's the Terror, terror,
Mhm.
Cottas, Cottas
Terrorcottas.org.
.org.
.org.
Yes.
Well, it has not been terrifying at all talking to Wendy A. Schmidt, the playwright, and the Chicago one too. So, Wendy, just keep writing, keep pushing those experiments, keep finding venues to do theater, and we'll see you back in the neighborhood too.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.